Okay, it's always a special episode, but this is a unique episode because we have an electronic device as the guest today. And if you've been following the show, you know that we discovered the Autoblow 5000 talking to Kareem Rahma.
I saw a new thing though. It's called the Auto Suck 5000. It's a penis sucker. An automated penis sucker.
Like an automated superhead.
A blowjob machine.
Why do they have
It's
to call
called
it
the Auto
5,000?
Suck.
Father's Day is coming up. Yo, I'll be laying down
you.
on my back in the bathroom just
She's getting sucked all day.
My God,
And
I'm
it's only
ordering
a-
it
I'll make
right
the coffee
now.
in 10 minutes.
You know what? I'm right now. What is
it's
the
a-
Auto
only-
Suck
it's only a-
5,000?
Auto Suck
It's only
5,000.
$120.
Bro, that is the number
got
one
you.
Father's Day gift.
I got you.
For all the moms and dads watching, definitely get the Auto
I
Suck
think it's a great
5000.
Father's Day
Well,
gift.
I think is it the Gawk
Oh, that's
5,000?
the Glow Glow.
Woo!
Autoblow, yes, Autoblow.
Autoblow.
Shout out
Autoblow.
Chris, the producer, with the
Okay.
Autoblow. Have
How
you
many
tried
do
it?
you
Have you tried it?
How many do you own?
Produce podcasts. They call
Okay.
us up.
Okay.
That's because
okay.
they do a lot of advertising.
Is anyone giving them out for free?
No,
Can we
but they-
get an
yeah, I'm sure you can get
Autoblow
one for free.
5,000
Yeah, could I
for free?
test one and give it back? And we asked for it for Father's Day. I specifically asked for it for Father's Day. Did not receive it. But shout out Brian Sloan, the owner, the inventor of the Autoblow, hit me up on our Substack and sent me the Autoblow. And today the Autoblow is the guest on Canal Street Dreams. Well, welcome the Autoblow. Natasha, talk to me. You didn't really give it the warmest reception when it showed up at the house.
No. I mean, it's always an interesting day when a new pussy shows up in your bedroom that's not yours. So yeah, I think maybe there was like a little jealousy going on.
You were jealous of the Autoblow.
I wouldn't say jealous. I would say I've sat with the thought. And here's what I think. I've really thought about this because I wanted to come and say my whole piece. I mean, she's popping her pussy, so maybe. I think I had some, I guess, what would be the version of internalized misogyny? I guess I was feeling like a bit of a misandrous where I was judging you and I thought that it was weird. But I think that that's my own internalized, almost like sexist feelings towards men, because I don't feel that way when women use any type of toy in the bedroom. I'm totally welcome and open to that, but something about this just made me feel like that's weird. And I think what I'm going to get back to, like what I felt like was men come every time. I'm like, every time you have sex, you orgasm. That's just a given. That
Pretty
just
much.
happens. That's a standard sexual experience for men. And so I guess I'm like, yeah, okay, greedy, gluttonous, you need to come more with a robotic pussy? Crazy. Where I'm like, women don't reach orgasm every time they have sex. So it feels to me like women's toys are less offensive. But I was like, that's just total internalized sexism on my part. Like, I don't know. Maybe there's something that you're getting from this that I don't understand, which I would like for you to explain to me.
I also think in an interesting way, it's like the debate that's about to go on and has been going on in the economy and the workforces in the most simplest terms, besides all of that, which I'm interested to hear. You just didn't want to lose your job because the thing you said when it showed up was you were like, I'll just suck your dick. And I was like, no, yeah, that's great. But sometimes you're at the gym.
Yeah. No, I don't think it's about not wanting to lose my job. I think it's kind of similar to like, I don't want to.
You're not job either, but
it's
like,
definitely not like lose my job because
that
honestly,
sounded bad,
but I think like if you were just like, I think that there's levels to this, right? Like there's very real instances in relationships where people are like addicted to porn and they have no sexual interest in their partner because they're so addicted to porn, and they're like, and they're into things like, and it's just a whole nother level where I think then, yeah, that could be psychologically damaging for a relationship. I think it doesn't bother me because you're not that guy. Like, you're not, I don't care. Like, I'm like, when you're watching porn and jacking off, like, it has just never bothered me. I know some women don't like that. They're like, I don't like when my husband watches porn. I don't like when my husband's like cranking hog in the bedroom. I don't care. So I like encourage that because I think it's just like, it's like self-care to me. It's self-care. I also do the same. And I think most women do and most men do. And I think until it's a problem where you're like unattracted or in a sexless relationship because of this third party thing, which is like a porn addiction or something like this. But I'm like, this is self-care to me. Sometimes you got to take care of it yourself.
To me, sometimes jerking off is just like doing 50 push-ups or going for a run where I'm like, frustrating Zoom. I might just go lay on the bathroom floor and jerk off.
Yeah.
Slow starting the day. I might wait for you to like go cook breakfast, lay down and jerk off.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I
I have to say that's the only time it pisses me off.
Oh, in the
Is
morning?
when I'm awake with our son cooking breakfast and you're jerking off in the bed. I'm just like, get the fuck up. Like, that pisses me off. Find 15 minutes in the day where I like.
But honestly, it makes me a better version of me. It really gets
but it
the
makes me a
engine
worse
going.
version
It's like
because
Dunkin'
I'm
Donuts.
exhausted making
Eddie
breakfast.
runs on jerking off.
It would make me a better version if you found any other 15 minutes. Yeah. Eddie runs on jerking. I run on fumes because I'm in the kitchen fucking cooking for our kid, which is like, you could do it. That's the only time it pisses me off. Any other time of the day, I'm like, I don't give a shit. Go do it wherever you want to do it.
I will say this about the Autoblow too. Now that we've addressed some of the issues of me jerking off at home and at the times I've selected to jerk off.
Yeah.
Noted.
Yes.
Okay.
That's my
complaint,
one. That's my
complaint.
one
Noted.
complaint. Thank you.
All right. Maybe I will jerk off after making your coffee and making breakfast.
Perfect.
I could do that.
Then you take 45 minutes. Hit it twice.
Oh.
Can you hit it twice? Do 2
Probably
rounds.
once. Probably
okay,
once.
whatever.
You
Then I'm
know.
like, if you make my coffee, you make breakfast.
Yeah.
Do whatever you want with this.
Okay, when I was a kid, I was just like, yo, this is gonna be crazy because there were always like ideas on the internet or like in movies where it's like the cyborg girl, right? Like the blow up doll. And I was like, this is so odd. Like, I don't want robot sex. I don't want to blow up. I was never a blow up doll guy. I would just like watch Fran Drescher on The Nanny and hump the couch. Like, that's how I started off doing this thing. But as I got older, I remember like around college, they started to do molds, like latex molds of porn stars' vaginas. And then it was like they would do like latex molds of like dudes' penises, like Lexington Steel, whatever. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. It's like the signature joint, like the signature fleshlight. It was like a trading card, right? But I had no idea it would ever come to this. And the thing about the Autoblow that is really wild is they sync it to porn videos that they license from amateurs on Pornhub. And this machine can literally mimic what's going on in the video, and they train the machine to do that. Like, look at this thing. This thing is complete insanity. Like, complete insanity. And usually with a fleshlight, you're just like, like manually going like this. This thing like hits the corners. It's wild. Like, what was it? You know, the rabbit, like the rabbit machine that like Samantha would use on Sex and the City, right? Was that like would you say, what were the breakthrough toys for women? Because this is like the breakthrough toy for men.
I think the Rose.
Oh, what's that?
It's like a smaller, more compact vibrator that kind of just like focuses on the clit.
Yes.
So I would say the Rose. Yeah, the Rose.
Oh.
There's been a couple. I mean, the Rabbit's cool because it's like penetration and clit stimulation.
Yeah.
So that's a cool, you're like getting, 2 forms of stimulation. And a lot of women like orgasm different ways. Like some orgasm through penetration, some clit stimulation, some both, some none at all. I don't know. But yeah, I think... You know what I will say, the thing about women's toys, and not to even, like, the Rose, I'm like, a guy could use the Rose. A guy could use the Rabbit. It's not exclusively for women only, right? Whereas I think this maybe is exclusively for men.
This is for men.
And I would say aesthetically, I'm just like less shocked by like a cute dildo called the rabbit with like little bunny ears. Like this is just, I think
this is such a dude thing.
it's
This is the most
just- yeah.
male gazed
Yeah.
thing ever. It's like
And
you
like-
sit there like this.
Yeah, like, but and can I ask you, when you're sitting there like that, do you have a post nut clarity? Do you feel at all like I just fucked a roll of paper towels kind
Okay,
of vibe?
this is the thing. No, it does not feel like you fucked a roll of paper towels.
No, I know it doesn't feel that way, but when you're looking at that, you've just come, so you're having post nut clarity. You're
Yeah.
like, okay, I just blew a nut to like Jessica Jenkins, and now I have this like. I have this like a big piece of technology like on me. How does that? I just been wondering from a male's perspective.
Okay, I'll give you the post nut feelings after, right? It's like, okay, so hand watching video, great. I would
Yeah.
say the worst is like fleshlight is whack. Like
Okay.
fleshlight, I don't find interesting at all.
Okay.
Right? And like I got sent a few fleshlights, like the Pizza Slime guy sent
like
me
the
like the
Four
Four Logo
Loko
fleshlight.
fleshlight.
I tried it once. I'm like, bro, I feel like I'm fucking a can of Arizona iced tea. Like,
Okay.
love them, but fleshlight's not for me. Hand, great. Like hand, I just know it and I can
Yeah.
crank it out and I do my shit.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So the worst fleshlight, then hand, and then I would say this is better than much better than hand.
Okay.
Like significantly better than hand. You hit the corners. Like having a penis, you just like when it's like real sex, like with you.
Yeah.
Right? There's like a tingling sensation when you climax, and at the end you're just like, oh, that's satisfying. That's like human touch. There's something like that. This kind of has 30% of that.
Okay.
But as soon as you finish nutting, you do, or it doesn't confuse me at all because I'm like, I'm holding like a Terra drive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like
You're
that's
like, bro, I
it's
look.
kind of it's giving like early, you know, when like cell
And
phones
that
were
will happen
bricks.
sometimes. It'll just fall out because you didn't
Okay.
lock it properly. But like, I didn't lock it
Yeah,
properly.
like early cell phone brick vibes. Like I'm sure we'll get like there will be iterations of this that are different, but and then I have to ask, where
yeah,
do you,
I agree. This is like the Gordon Gecko
Yes.
cell phone.
But it's
But
and it's
the idea is good.
Yeah.
It's there. It's getting close.
and I have to ask, I have two questions. So where is there an option to insert like lube?
Oh yeah,
into
yeah. They send you a bottle of
And you
lube with
put
it.
it in the little.
Oh yeah, you put it on yourself. You put it on the thing.
Okay.
It's fantastic.
All right.
And you take it out. It's very easy to like wash with soap and water.
Okay. And then my second question is,
Yeah.
so it's called Autoblow. Mm-hmm. And if I could use this myself, I would. Like, I would like to try it. It's just
Yeah.
like interesting to me. Does it feel like a blowjob, or does it feel like sex? Does it feel like penetrative sex?
Yeah, I will say this: it does not feel like a blowjob
Okay.
at all, which is
Okay.
interesting because I've synced it to the blowjob videos. I'm like, that's weird. It
But you like-
feels like sex.
Okay.
And it feels. Here's the thing: it feels like rough sex.
Okay.
You know when there's just like rough sex where it's like it's not totally hitting the corner. Like we've all had sex
Yeah.
where you're just like, all right, this person's kind of just like jamming it, right? It's kind of like that.
Okay.
So it's never gonna be as good as it is with you and I because we hit the corners. We know how
Oh,
to
you're
like,
saying all the right things.
you know,
Yeah.
like
She can't compete with me.
she can't because
Yeah.
she can just kind of like squeeze and go up and down and things like that.
Yeah.
But
The squeezing is nice. That's a nice touch.
it's like jackhammer sex.
Okay.
But it's nice. It's
Yeah.
better than the
She
hand.
could do a Kegel on you, just a little.
a little. Does a light
Okay.
Kegel.
That's good to know.
Better than a sock, better than a hand.
Is a sock real? Is
Oh,
that
yeah,
a teenage
yeah,
thing?
Yeah, yeah. No, sometimes you do.
But
a
as an
sock
adult
'cause you're
man?
like, as an adult man, no. As a teenager,
Yeah, teenage.
yeah, because
Okay.
sometimes it's like
You don't know where to put it. You're like embarrassed. You're like, where do I put my nut?
I think the main thing is like the tissue is like crazy, and then like let's say you don't have a bathroom connected to your bedroom as a kid.
Yeah.
You're like, I gotta ruin a pack of socks and then go like wash my hands.
yeah.
You know.
Yeah. That makes sense to
Yeah.
me.
Then your mom washes your socks and is like, there's some crispy joints in here.
It's
you know?
yeah. I totally get that.
But this is like clean. This is incredible. Like
and there's like a larger version as well.
there's the Vacuum Glide. The Vacuum Glide doesn't use the latex nylon fleshlight. It uses air. The thing about the Vacuum Glide, it feels better, but it's not synced to video yet. So
Okay.
I like this because you could watch video.
Well, I feel like men too are I'm sorry if I'm wrong, but I feel more visually stimulated sexually. Like I think more so than women, it's like having it sync to something while you're watching it is probably a good experience as a man. Instead of just like watching porn and using your hand, it's like now you really do feel like there's like a third party.
Yeah, I would say this. I would never use this with my imagination.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Like I can sometimes just imagination do shit. Like I'm sure you like lay on the bed and just use your imagination.
Yeah.
This is purely a cinematic experience thing for me. This like watch the video, sync it up. Whoa. It's like when Nighthawk opened in Williamsburg and you could watch a movie and get food.
Yeah.
That's this.
Yeah. Okay.
This is the dine-in theater.
Okay. I like that.
But if there could be an innovation for women's toys, what do you think it would be? Ooh. Like, would you want to sync the rabbit up to video, or is that like way too much?
Not really. I mean, it's just not something that I am craving. Like, I think men are really interested in these innovations in sex toys, and I don't know if women are. I personally am not. Like I'm cool with what we got, and I think it's great and it's satisfying. But there's no, like, I don't think I would need it to be synced up. Like, I don't think I would want that.
I was not interested in sex toys for about 15 years. Like since college, not interested.
Yeah.
Then when we got together, we introduced a few things. It was fun early on, but then like once your relationship's serious, it's just kind of like funny, like to not. It's like the toys and whips and all that stuff. Like it became comical to us.
Yeah.
Like we were way too locked in.
Yeah.
Then they sent me this, and I was just like, yo. Even me, when I saw it, I was like, feels sophomoric. Feels a little bit like Gooner shit.
Yeah.
I had no idea it synced to video. I'm gonna like continue to say it's the syncing to video that's insane to me. And I think there's just like an interest and fascination in technology, and there's also some danger to it, like AI. Do you know what I mean? Like
for sure,
people are spending so much money on OnlyFans. Imagine when they sync this thing to the OnlyFans.
That's what I was gonna say. I mean, I think I love that opportunity for people in porn to have an avenue to make more money doing stuff like this. You can sync your videos. I'm sure you could license your own videos out to this company, or you license your own videos out to whoever. Yeah. Or people can pay the OnlyFans creator to do something like this, right? But yeah, I think it does. I think there is like a danger in it when I see, especially, not so much something like this, but when I see things on the internet, I don't have that much information, but I've seen things where it's like a very lifelike silicone doll. And I've seen discourse. It's not popped up into my mind immediately. Again, I'm like not in this world. So it's just kind of things that I pass by on the internet. But like people point out that there is danger to women in these things because there's a huge part of society or young men that don't really treat women like people already. So then you introduce these like silicone dolls that they can do whatever to. And it's like, where's the line between like doing whatever you want to do with a silicone sex doll and then doing whatever you want to do with women? And I think that's where that gets tricky. But something like this, you don't, like, this isn't a woman. This is just a tool to pleasure.
I'm a 43-year-old man who has not used sex toys in a long time. We have a kid. It got sent to us. It did feel like blast from the past. Like I was back in a college dorm. Yeah. And it's been funny. But like, as I think about it, I'm just like, I think this technology is incredible. And for like younger dudes, go off, enjoy it. Like there's a time and place in your life where like you should be doing things like this and gooning. Yeah. But I do think that there's a social thing we got to pay attention to, is that there are going to be people that get hooked on this and hooked on the videos and cannot separate like a woman's actual identity or even a guy's actual identity, because you can sync gay sex to this. Totally. Right? The avatar that is being used in videos for the machine when you put your dick into the machine is different than the human being that's creating that content, so to speak. And I think the machine Autoblow has me thinking about just this societal problem of like the separation and the parasocial relationship you have with people that's not real. Because you have a relationship to the content being created, not them. And I think people are going to get confused. Yeah, I think people will get confused. I also think there's an aspect of this where
just this is where we're heading as a society. We are becoming more insular and isolated. Everyone is. It's just that's the direction we're going in. Everything is set up that way. Social media, these like, I don't know, the 15-minute cities where like they're just like, you don't have to leave your 2-block radius. Like your grocery store and your pharmacy are going to be in the building you live in. You're not going to own anything. You're going to pay rent. Like we're all becoming more isolated in that sense. And I think something like this, or just something like a silicone doll, is a tool to, I guess, help people in those situations. Do you know what I mean? Like this is great if you're an isolated person and you don't have much contact with people in the outside world. But I think that's like where we're heading as a society.
Yeah. And the thing I'll say about this, the founder, Brian, like when I spoke to him, he actually sent me some emails about the dangers of things like this in conjunction with AI, in conjunction with content. I like him because he thinks about it.
Yeah.
Because he is fully aware that the worst version of this is like that Catherine Bigelow film, Strange Days, where like people are hooking up snuff films to this shit. And that's bad.
Yeah.
Like that. But I think the issue then isn't like ban the machine. It's the same thing that comes up every generation. When
Totally.
people try to hook up to really fucked up parts of our society.
Yeah.
You know, like those things have existed in every version of civilization. And it's just, this is a new technological vehicle. And it's, I think the lesson in all of these films and all of these stories we read is that you have to deal with the sordid parts of human nature every single generation in a different new way.
Absolutely. And I think you have to approach education differently. Like we should probably be educating young people on things like this and the safer practices on things like this. Like this didn't exist in the 90s. So educating kids in the 90s on their sex ed has to look different than our sex ed today. It has to include things like this. And we have to talk about like porn. It's pervasive in our culture and in our lives. So I think it's like you're saying, there are dangers, but it's really about educating people and teaching them how to use something like this safely and for good.
Yeah, and not to be
rather than
corny,
evil.
but I am a dad. I'm 43. I'm a husband. It's like, it is important to think about these things because when you're young, you just have kinks and you have urges and you have puberty. But I think we have to give society the psychological tools to unpack kinks. Because I think the question is to ask, why are you into something naughty like this that society looks down upon, right?
Yeah.
Like I remember when that NoFX album, Heavy Petting Zoo, came out as a kid. I'm like, oh my God, bestiality, that's wild. And like, there's always like one kid in every state that's like fucked a donkey, right? Like
Or
that
show
video's
you
in
the
Vice.
video. You know what I mean? Like we all had that like one person we knew that was like, you have to watch the video of the horse like fucking the guy.
Yeah.
And then you're like, I don't know, but I kind of have to watch it now.
Yeah, and it's like I think we need to just acknowledge this stuff exists,
Yeah, I agree.
unpack it, and like for the people that are into this stuff, unpacking for them, like, yo, you might not actually like this. Something may have happened in your childhood, or or if you do
absolutely.
like it, if it's what you like, fine. But like, be self-aware. Be self-aware of that.
I
shit.
absolutely agree with this. I think, I think sometimes we forget it, but I think the United States is largely still very Puritan, very Christian. And I think people deal with a lot of that guilt that comes with like Catholic guilt, right? Like you're told all of these things about sex. Well, you're actually told nothing about sex. Don't have it until you're married. So there is a lot of guilt associated and shame associated with the topic. And I think that is really, while we do live in an over-sexualized country, it's also very shameful. So it's
Yeah.
like sex everywhere, but if you're having it, like you're naughty, you're bad. And I think even subconsciously, we kind of have all been conditioned with that in this country. But that's why I also think like talk to your local sex worker, like talk to a stripper. If you have a weird kink, like I've like
Don't
worked,
be ashamed. That's the
I've
biggest thing.
worked in
Don't feel
yeah,
bad.
I think you just like talk more open. If people can have a more open conversation about these things, it's just better for everybody.
I think so much of people's kinks and sexual releases are literally tied to shame.
Yes.
And we know this.
Yeah.
Like, I am always like, yo, put the boots on. Like, I love boots, right?
Yeah.
I know exactly why I like boots. And it's childhood. My mom, we lived in Northern Virginia. When it was cold or whatever, she would put on boots and go to work. And I was like, whoa, she looks like taller and more powerful. And my mom looks like kind of hot in boots. And one day my aunt And I was only like 5 or 6 years old. She's like, where'd your mom go today? And I was like, I don't know, but I think she's doing something because she put boots on. And my aunt's like, oh my God, hilarious. And went and told my mom. And my mom was like, wait, are you snitching on me? Like, what do you think I'm doing? I was like, oh no, I just know that like when you put boots on, it seems like a special day. Like you're gonna do, like you want something, like you're gonna do something. And I kind of got in trouble with my mom because she thought I was snitching to her sister. I don't know where she went. And I think that shame and embarrassment of like, oh my God, I snitched on my mom on accident mentioning the boots. I like boots. That's just it now. It's tied to that one emotion and one singular moment I had as a kid. And it's insane. And I think if people can start to talk about shit like this, because we all have it, it's going to be a better, less angry, more loving society.
I agree. I think you do weird shit when you're suppressed. I think it comes out everywhere in your life, sexually, not sexually, platonic. It will come out and it will spew into every aspect of your life if you are suppressed sexually, mentally, if you have shame around something. Like, it's just not healthy. It's not good. If you keep the poison, you're going to poison yourself.
Yeah, you gotta let it out. You gotta laugh at it, and you gotta like express and enjoy the shit.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I support all. Like, there's nothing somebody could tell me, and this is why I really like. We speak so openly about sex in our relationship, sex we've had, sex we want to have, things we like to do, things we don't like to do. Like, I feel like the conversation has always been so open, and I've never felt any shame. I hope you've never felt any shame. But I think that it's such a cool part of our relationship.
Yeah.
And I really like admire that about us. And I realize sometimes not everyone's like that, because we'll start talking about something at a dinner or just something. And I'm like, oh, this person is not there. But I hope people could get there.
No, it's important. And like, we have guests that come on the show and when we start to get horny, they're like, oh my God, they're
like,
getting
no,
horny. You know, and I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. We're so sex positive. We're so open. And it's made me a happier person because from the moment I met you, you were like, I'm delaying pleasure. And then it took me forever to make a move because I was nervous. I liked you. And you were like, dude, I never thought you were going to make the move. I was like, you know? And then the first couple times we got after it, like I wasn't like the hardest, you know? And you were cool. You were just sweet about it. And you didn't be like, you need to perform, because there are some women where like, you know, like everyone's had moments where they're nervous or they can't perform. And I've had a couple women that were like, do you not like me? Like, what's this? Like, you don't think I'm hot or what? I'm like, yo, it's not that. This is like really complicated. And then I was just like, I'm not into that. I'm not into that kind of feedback. Like, I need to be in a place where I'm just like, we're both having fun. And you were always fucking cool. And that's why when we're in the bedroom now, I have the confidence and I just feel good about doing whatever we want to do.
Aw, same.
Like, we do all kinds of weird shit. And it's fun.
We do, but we also keep it vanilla too. Vanilla's cool too.
Vanilla,
I feel like there's a
like,
range.
Missionary soak and watch a movie is like really cute.
Yeah, I agree.
And it doesn't have to be like.
You know what I do like about this though? And I like, in a way, like I like that there's kind of this like cheeky men's toy that you could like send to your friend. Like, it gives me like bachelorette vibes when, you know, like the bride is out there just like there's like little dildos everywhere.
It is a great gift.
It's a great gift for guys. Like, I feel like it's a way to connect with your like guy friends instead of being like sports. It's like, I don't know, send an Autoblow.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, I would.
Father's Day.
Yeah, like send this to your homie for his birthday. You don't know what's happening at home. Send him this and send him this podcast and be like, talk to your wife.
It's fun.
Let her know.
It's a fun gag gift. Needs boundaries around it. Needs everything we spoke about. But I gotta say, this is the biggest leap in sex toys for men I've ever seen.
Which is cool. I'm happy
Fantastic.
for you guys.
Shout out Kareem for bringing it up.
Yeah.
Shout out Chris for identifying.
Yes, Chris knew. Chris.
Yeah. Shout out. Thank you, Brian Sloan. This is incredible. Incredible.
Come on, Canal Street Dreams, and use our Autoblow.
Yeah. Hey, yo.